Hi friends, how are you doing today? Friends, tell me, how many of you plan to deliver a speech for your team members in your office? Well, you could be entrepreneur, you could be a professional, you could be a team leader, you could be a supervisor, you could be the head of the department, whatever designation you hold, or even if you have one person working in your team, you are a leader, isn't it? And let us say you are required to give them a motivational speech for something that is not working out. And you need to talk to all of them, motivate them to do a better job. So what is it that you should do or you would be doing? I'm sure you would be excited to find this out. So here are a few tips that I'm going to share with you. What are the different kinds of words or language that you should employ with your team members, especially at the time when you are talking to the meeting, when you are briefing them on a particular project, or when you are giving a motivational lecture to them. Hi, my name is Anjali Gupta. I'm a motivational speaker and a coach of public speaking. Friends, I come live on FB every single day because I have taken the resolution that I will be coming live on all the 365 days in this year of 2020. So my friends, here are your tips. This is what you have to do in case you are a supervisor, in case you are an entrepreneur, professional, trainer, speaker, supervisor. Like, it applies, the tip that I'm going to share with you, it applies to each person and every person, irrespective of the fact, the number of people that are there in your team. Even if you have one person in your team, does not make a difference. This particular tip applies to each and every one of you, not only those who are listening to me right now, but also to those who are not listening to me right now. Why? Because you are going to share this particular video with them. And I encourage you to share this particular video with your friends and family members right now, so that whatever tip I'm sharing with you right now, they can also benefit from the same. So friends, here is your tip. So what is it that you have to do? You have to use the right kind of words in your speech. Yes, my friends, even if you are talking to one person, and if you're trying to explain that one person about something or trying to motivate a team member of yours, make it a point that you employ the right words. Now, what do I mean by the right words? The right words mean that the words should be positive. They should be encouraging. However, on the other hand, you also have to ensure that you do not divulge the meaning of whatever you intend to say. Are you clear? Not clear? Alright, I'll explain it to you again. See, whenever you are talking to any of your team member about whatever, make it a point that you employ the right kind of words. The words should not be discouraging words or negative words. They should be positive words, and the words which are full of encouragement. Even if you intend to give them a feedback, something which they have not done rightly, make it a point that you appreciate them first and then give them the feedback. But whether you're talking of something which is positive, of course the words are going to be positive, but whenever you're talking of something which is an area of improvement, or you might like to call it as a negativity, an area which they need to work upon, I encourage you to employ positive words there as well, because only then will the person be able to appreciate you, would lend his ears to you, and then you would be able to have a great bonding with your team member or team members, my friends. It makes a lot of difference. But there is one danger. What do many people do? I have seen many people just read the books and they come and they pour out whatever is there in their heart. Now understand one thing, if you are taking something from somewhere, which is okay, because whenever we are learning to speak, we do pick up things from elsewhere, so we would like to script ourselves, but there are certain books or certain magazines or certain articles I have seen or I have come across which do not have the right tone. They write very beautifully, employing different kinds of words, and we feel, yes, we have ignited that fire within to pick up those words and then speak to the concerned person. Now, it is quite possible that those words might be interpreted wrongly by the listener, by your audience. So what is it that you have to do? Whenever you are reading from a particular book, magazine, article, wherever and wherever from you are reading, or even a blog for that matter, pause for a minute. Understand the kind of words that have been employed from wherever, whatever your source is. Are they the right ones? What is the tonality of the entire article? Understand that first, and thereafter only check the words in case they are right. In case they are positive, only then pick up and select the words. And that is what is going to add value, because whenever we speak something, we might intend to speak in a positive way, but it is quite possible that the words might not reflect the right tonality. Even though the message might be the same, people might interpret them as something different, or might have just another point of view. They might not perceive you in the same way as you might have said. So it is very important that you understand the tonality of whatever you are saying. So make it a point, write down your script, close it, come back after some time and reread your script once again. Whatever are the kind of words that you would employ. I'm not saying that you have to ratify the script, definitely not. But when you just write down a script, you would be able to figure out, am I really employing the right kind of words to be communicated to my team member or team members, or my peer or my senior? Your tone makes a lot of difference, and words carry a tone in them. So make it a point that you employ the right kind of words, and that is what is going to help you maintain a great bond with the people around you. They could be your peers, they could be your senior managers, they could be the senior management team, or they might be even your team members. So friends, I hope this tip helps. So in case you have any questions, you can always share with me in the comment section. I would like to take your leave for right now, and I will come back again tomorrow with a new learning for all of you. This is Anjali Gupta signing off. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.